have a watch?
Yes, I do.
What watch is that then?
Casio.
Casio watch. Can I see it? Okay. Is it a G-Shock watch though?
No.
No. Why isn't it a G-Shock watch?
No idea.
No idea.
No.
Would you? Alright, I'm gonna say one word: G-Shock.
Yep.
Casio G-Shock. What do you think of that?
Strong and durable, sort of thick and chunky as well.
Okay, sick. Right. Last two now. What is the most adventurous thing you've done?
Rock climbing.
Rock climbing. And what is your spare time hobby?
Muay Thai.
Oh, we're speaking to you.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, no worries. Who would I say? Black Keys.
Do you have a watch?
I don't have a watch.
Okay. Why don't you have a watch?
I don't have a watch because I just use my phone.
Sick. What does time mean to you?
Time. Being in the moment, past and present.
Have you ever heard of G-Shock?
No.
And what is if you had a watch,
Yep.
dialogue or analog?
Analog.
Analog clock.
Yep.
And what's the worst thing and best thing about having a watch?
The best thing is convenient, looks good on the wrist. Worst thing about a watch, I just lose them. If I had material on a watch, I prefer metal.
Alright, and your favourite clothing brand?
My favourite clothing brand is Pretty Green.
Favourite musician? Possibly Fortet. Yeah, I'd say Fortet.
Do you know what watch he wears?
I don't know, unfortunately. I don't. Can I think of a musician who never gave up? I think Jamie XX at the moment. He's doing a lot of like online social content and he's been quite clever about it. XX was wicked and then he went off and did his own thing. And I think from there he's pioneered in his own style of music and his online marketing. I think he's sick. He's on top of his game.
Sick. Great. Do you have a watch?
I do, yes.
What watch?
I wear a Timex watch. It's called Easy Reader. Yeah.
How many watches do you own?
One. Yeah, I used to have a couple. This is the only watch I own.
Cool. What is your favourite watch brand?
I like a classic, old school Casio style, or this one probably because it's free.
Metal, plastic, or leather?
I like a combination. I like a bit of leather with metal face.
Favourite clothing brand?
At the moment, at number 6, Our Legacy. Yeah, for sure.
Why do you use a watch?
To make sure I'm on time. Worst thing about a watch? That's an awkward question, isn't it? I don't know. I can't see losing it if it's an expensive one, probably. Yeah.
Dialogue or analog?
Analog.
Cool. Would you ever wear a smartwatch?
Yeah. I'm not the sort of person who would dress a watch for his outfit, but you know. But yeah, if there was one there, I would wear one.
Right.
What does never give up mean to me? No matter how tough it gets in business, I think there's always a way out. And I think, like just PMA, I think if you've got a negative attitude, you're going to fail, aren't you?
When was the last time you...
I never gave up. Looking to move to London, let's say, when I got a few knockbacks from jobs. Obviously, it's not the case anymore. I'm sat here talking to you in London at a desk at a job. So yeah, about 12 months ago.
Can you think of any celebs that never gave up?
Madonna, she fell off the stage. What does time mean to me? Time is just something that's in the way of me being successful.
Sick. Is there any brands that done something that that stood out, like any events or brand activity that you thought, whoa, that looks good?
Here or just in general?
In general.
As well, I'm into like graphics and online marketing stuff, but Nike have done some wicked stuff with their Air Max, obviously today, but just before that, that's the first thing that's in my mind. Their marketing and stuff, what they do.
Yeah, that's Sakai. Do you see that Nike? And
I saw they promoted their Nike Air footwear in a clear plastic bag. It was inflated, like with the trainers that were inside, and they were all like lined up, and it was like the Nike Air.
yeah, it was sick.
It was sick. Yeah, it was wicked.
Alright, literally last two things now. What's the most adventurous thing you've done?
I got out of a house and I lived on a boat. Sold everything, bought a boat. It was wicked.
That's sick.
I used to live on a boat.
What was the last cool venue you've been to in London?
Cool venue. Corsica, maybe south, or on a Saturday afternoon, Brockley Food Market, winner.
Sick. And what social platforms do you use?
Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, or Google Plus.
What word comes to you when you hear G-Shock?
G-Shock watch.
Watch. And why don't you wear a G-Shock?
I've old-fashioned perceptions. It's just maybe an old sporty brand. I don't know enough about it to say a bad word about it, but it's just not been my brand of choice.
Your favourite musician?
Kind of chilled out music like Flacco, hip hop.
Cool. Can you think of a musician who never gave up?
Maybe a sports person, Jenson Button, because I watch Formula One.
Cool. No, that's cool. Do you have a watch?
No watch.
No watch. Do you own any watches?
No.
No. Why don't you?
They don't feel nice to wear. I sweat a lot, and I get dirty, and I'm always on my bike and falling around.
If you were going to have a watch, would it be analog or dialogue?
Analog as in hands?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have hands probably.
Hands clock.
Yeah.
Cool. You've done the worst bit, best bit. Alright, so now it's just about sort of meaning of something. What does never given up mean to you?
I mean, even if you are successful, you shouldn't give up doing what you're doing, you know, like.
Have you ever had a time in your life where you've actually never gave up and you've got what you wanted?
I'm slowly getting there, but I haven't given up yet. Yeah, there's times when it's hard and you feel like giving up, but not yet.
What does time mean to you?
How much work I can get done. Yeah. When I can go down the pub.
What was the last event that was really good that you've been to, and where was it?
I don't go to many, but last one I went to was the Jay Dilla tribute night, and I had a good time. Good music.
Where was it?
In Scala?
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, King's Cross.
Yeah.
I love Scala. Okay, so last question, two questions.
Mm-hmm.
What was the most adventurous thing you've done?
I've toured around Europe on my own when I was younger, which I thought was quite adventurous of me, like camping on beaches and just doing what I want.
It's proper adventurous. And what social platforms do you use?
Facebook and Instagram. That's about it.
My favourite musician? Ooh, let's go Bob Marley.
Cool. Can you think of a musician who never gave up?
Who never gave up? Ooh, don't know. James Brown?
Cool. Do you have a watch?
I do indeed.
What watch is that?
This is a Tag Aqua Racer. Tag her.
Fancy. How many watches do you own?
One.
And what is your favourite watch brand?
My favourite watch brand would be Tag.
Cool. Material on watches, metal, plastic or leather?
Metal all day long.
Really, why?
Why? Well, silver specifically as well. Silver metal. I just like silver.
Cool. Favourite clothing brand?
Favorite clothing brand. We'll go Stussy, Ralph Lauren, Adidas.
Why do you use a watch versus a phone?
Say again?
Why do you have a watch for the use of time? Why don't you use your phone?
Because of accessibility.
Dialogue or analog watch?
Either or.
Cool. No preference?
Dialogue.
Cool. What does never give up mean to you?
Don't stop till you reach the top.
Can you set a time when you've never gave up?
8:10.
What does time mean to you?
Precious.
What was the last event that you went to which was pretty sick, and where was it?
Snowbombing in the Austrian Alps.
Anyone in London? Anywhere in London?
Romper's Reggae Shack.
What is your spare time hobby?
Music.
And what social platforms do you use?
Facebook, Instagram and Twitter.
My favourite musician? Fuck, that's a hard question. Right now I've been listening to Kendrick Lamar album this week, so...
Can you think of a musician that never gave up?
I never gave up. Rolling Stones, I'd say. Still going strong.
Do you have a watch?
No, I don't.
Why don't you wear a watch?
Because, do you know, it's quite weird. You know, like psychologically, you forget you're wearing a watch and it just becomes usual. I never forget. I always feel like I've got something on my wrist. So, that's fine.
If you were going to have a watch, what brand would you think of?
Rolex, off the top of my head.
Okay. Favourite clothing brand?
I bought some stuff off the Fuck Life earlier.
Sounds pretty jokes.
That's all right.
Okay. Trying to think. What does never give up mean to you?
What does never give up to me? After a night out, when you've brought home a bird and you just can't get a hard on, but you're like, you know what, I'm going for it, and you just lick her out till the morning.
That's pretty jokes. Right. What does the word G-Shock mean to you?
G-Shock. I remember that growing up, like those watches growing up, like everyone had one.
Why don't you wear a G-Shock now?
For the same reason, just because I don't like watches. I'm not a fan.
Okay. What social platforms do you use?
Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest.
And what could we do to make you wear a watch?
Make them lighter.
Make watches lighter?
Yeah, just because I don't like having the feeling of having something on my wrist.
Favourite musician would have to be, I'd say Drake as well, Drake.
Can you think of someone famous who never gives up?
Someone who's famous that never gives up. I'd say Kanye West currently. Kanye West, someone that never gives up. I think he doesn't give up because he's faced a lot of trouble with what his vision trying to push it out. And I think even though he's in a higher place, amongst himself, he thinks that he's quite at the lower end of stuff.
What watch do you have?
I have a Seconda watch.
How many watches do you own?
Do I own? I only own 3 watches.
What are they?
One's a Casio, like a silver one. Got my Seconda one that I wear like every day, and I got like a Breitling that I got from my dad, but I never wear it.
Favourite material, plastic, metal or leather?
Leather.
Okay. Favourite clothing brand?
My own brand, Leopold Albert, just started it.
Cool. Why do you use a watch?
I use a watch because mainly for style and time as well, because my phone always dies and your watch never dies, so it's always good to be on.
So do you use your phone as a time or your watch for time?
I say I use my watch first and then my phone maybe second.
Okay, what does never give up mean to you?
Never give up means someone that's persistent, someone that's they might not be organised, but they're always headstrong, and they never see problems as a bad thing. They always just look for the solution, really.
What does time mean
precious, very precious. I think times and using it well.
Have you seen any brands that have done like big events that were like, whoa, it's caught your attention?
That's cool. An event I'd say maybe Adidas warehouse party I went to maybe a few years ago. That's the only event that I've been to that's really caught my eye because they managed to put a lot of important people, not necessarily famous, in one place and just to converse.
What? All right, G-Shock. One word. What do you think? What does G-Shock come to your head?
Utility.
And why don't you wear a G-Shock?
I used to own a G-Shock, but it was a white one and kind of faded the colour, so I just never went back to G-Shock again.
And the most adventurous thing you've done?
Most adventurous thing I did, most probably I went, what did I do? Most adventurous. I'll maybe just say going to Paris with not a lot of money and just trying to...
Right, that's everything. Your favourite musician?
Ooh, that's quite difficult. At the moment, I'm kind of like a Lordi, because like she's one of those artists that really like to like express themselves. Because we're kind of lacking that at the moment, I think.
Can you think of a musician or famous person who never gave up?
Who never gave up? Ooh. Oh, what's her name? Susan Boyle. Even though people saw her and think that she wasn't really that attractive and all that kind of stuff, she's really, she really wanted to like express herself with her music, and she was really passionate, so she didn't give up.
Do you have a watch?
Yes, I do.
What watch is that?
Ooh. I have a G-Shock, but I never wear it.
Why don't you wear your G-Shock?
Well, I'm not really a watch person, I guess. That's probably why, yeah.
Okay. What would make you wear your G-Shock?
Ooh, if I'm going out. Because it's a nice watch, so
yeah?
I guess, yeah, we're going out.
Well, let's stick on G-Shock. What do you think of G-Shock?
They're quite nice watches, I think, yeah. They're quite practical.
What about the brands?
The brand G-Shock. Yeah, they're a nice brand, I guess.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Other than G-Shock, what other watch brand would you wear?
Oh, I would like to wear a Hugo Boss watch.
Yeah, Boss?
Yeah.
All right.
They're pretty nice watches.
What does never giving up mean to you?
Never giving up means to me. Never giving up means to me being resilient, fighting, and not listening to anyone else, really.
What's your spare time hobby?
My spare time hobby? I enjoy playing sports, so basketball, football, all the basic stuff.
Well, your favourite musician?
At the moment, Ibeyi. Yeah.
Do you mind repeating that with like your...
Yeah, so my favourite musician at the moment is Ibeyi.
Can you think of a musician or someone famous that never gave up?
Ooh. James Brown never gave up. He refused to lose.
I love that. Do you have a watch?
I don't actually.
Okay. Do you own any watches?
No.
Why don't you own a watch?
Because I'm a dancer and they're really impractical. Constantly taking them off and putting them on. I've always wanted a pocket watch, but I don't want like a basic standard one. I want like a really old antique one. That'd be really cool.
Sick. What is your favourite brand?
Favourite brand of watch?
If you had to have one, what would it be?
Swatch, probably.
Cool. What do you use for time? A watch, if you had one, or a phone?
My phone. I use my phone for time, yeah.
Okay. What does never give up mean to you?
Never give up means determination. We experience it a lot as dancers. Like every day we have to think of it, hit brick walls, struggles with money and stuff. So yeah, determination.
That's really good. Okay, so what does time mean to you? Yeah.
Human concept. Time's relative.
Cool. And what one word comes to you when I say G-Shock?
Durable.
Have you ever had a G-Shock before?
Yes, I have.
You have. What was it like?
Kind of big and bulky. At the time, it was, I guess, futuristic.
Why don't you wear a G-Shock now?
Like I said, I'm constantly dancing. I'm a break dancer, a b-boy. Okay. So I'm constantly putting my wrists, my arms on the floor, so any sort of like watch like that would just get in the way.
Your favourite musician?
My favourite musician is Nas, I'd say.
Can you think of someone famous that's never given up?
Someone famous that's never given up. Not sure, man. I mean, look, yeah, I mean, Nas, I mean, he hasn't given up. It's like, he's still making music now, he's still touring, you know?
No, I rate that. Do you have a watch?
Yes. Got a watch on.
What watch is that?
This is a Seiko.
Seiko. How many watches do you own?
2.
2?
Yeah.
What's the other one?
G-Shock.
G-Shock?
Yeah.
What do you think about G-Shock?
I like G-Shock because it's really, really rugged. I think, you know, it's kind of urban, it's kind of trendy, it's quite cool.
What do you think it could do to improve?
I don't know. To improve the G-Shock, I don't know, man. I like it how it is, to be honest. Yeah, I think they're quite rugged. I think they fit in with like young urban people at the moment, and it just serves its purpose for me.
Yeah.
So, you know, I like it how it is.
What does time mean to you?
What is time?
Yeah.
No, what is it? You know, what is time? It's different for everyone, I guess. And I guess for me, it has no meaning because I don't really see time as something that is ticking away.
Oh, I like that.
It's just what it is.
What was the last good event you've been to, and where was it?
Last good event I went to was. Actually, I went to an event in Amsterdam recently. It's hip hop night. It's called Melkweg. It was really, really cool.
And what social platforms do you use?
Social media, Facebook. New one for me is Instagram. A bit of a late adopter, but Instagram is my new favorite.